I would like to welcome you to another episode of The World from Home. Again, this is my show where I will be interviewing and introducing you to some of the most talented is none other than Elamar. I think it's Elamar Official on Instagram. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Elamar Official on Instagram. Elamar, they call you the superstar. They call you the superstar. So, I want to open up with that. They call you a superstar. It got to be a reason they call you. I'm looking at your waves, brother. You're looking different. I mean, you're looking real different, you know what I'm saying? When you was younger, you had a little color on top, a little wig, a little something different. I don't know what it was. A little sheep on top. I don't know. But now you got the waves, bro. You looking real healthy. You looking real good. How you feeling today, Elamar? None other than, again, Elamar, can you please introduce yourself to the people? Elamar Edwards.
I'm Elamar. Hello to everybody that's watching and viewing. I am Elamar bin Israel Edwards. I am from Israel. Today I am 20. No, not 20. I am 30, actually. I want to be 29, but I am 30. I am 30, and this is me. I'm here, and you will get to know more as we go on with this podcast. So you would get it.
Very good. Very good. Elamar, the first question. I mean, first of all, it's hard for me. A lot of the interviews that I have is people that, they're not known, but again, your name is superstar. So, that says a lot right there. That holds a lot right there. So, for those who may not know you or may not be familiar with Elamar, what is your passion? Can you just tell the people a little bit about your passion?
My passion is simply making people smile. Making people smile with, making music, positive music, of course. Just having that energy and that effect on people, period. But, since I'm blessed with music, so I do it with my music mostly. If I get to know you personally and I'll interact with you on a day-to-day, it's always me trying to push out and share a positive energy, something just motivating is always productive, right, and pushing you and myself forward. So that's my passion, basically. I love you. Just love and, motivate.
Right. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. So what inspires you to have that passion? I mean, where did it come from? What inspires you to be Elamar and to be full of that passion that you just expressed to us?
Born and raised in the community, the Village of Peace. Just by hearing that alone, the Village of Peace, it gives much to my my foundation and my me growing up with those morals of just being a loving person in God's creation,
right.
Share and put more emphasis on that part of being human than the other pieces, which is, sadness or hate or whatnot. Just put more energy on loving. It comes from just growing up in that community, Village of Peace. Having that all around me, right, all the time is at this point, there is no way it could be disconnected from me. Growing up it is there, it's rooted.
It's a part of you.
Being without a doubt, you can't remove it. It's there. So every thought that I have, it goes with being a loving person. Be passionate about just loving people. Be passionate about being the light to uplift, the light to grab and pull other people out of sadness, sorrow, stress,
right,
and all those things that don't enhance your happiness within and the love that you have within. So that's it just comes from growing up in the community. My parents and every other parent around, because in our community we have everybody heard this already, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. So that's my reality. That is my reality without a doubt. So that's my passion. That's where it's coming from.
Right. So this passion in the community that because a lot of the interviews that I'm having are starting with a lot of people or individuals from the community. And there's a lot of talented people within this community. So your passion, what talent do you use to express that passion?
Growing up, I first started expressing myself and my passion, discovering my passion with drawing through art. And as I grew older and being surrounded with different bands and groups in my community, I was easily touched and inspired by them to put myself into music and try to, express myself in that form.
Right.
As I got around to it, I had, the support from you, of course. I had the support from you and my family to push me to just do what I feel and how I feel.
Right.
And when it came to music, that was it. I found a louder, clearer voice, or a louder, clearer way for me to express myself than there was with art. So I just stuck with music, and here I am today.
Right. So you transitioned from a artist who was actually drawing artwork, because I used to see you drawing all the time, and then move from that art into actually playing the guitar and music.
Yeah.
I mean, how difficult was that to pick up something like that, playing the guitar? How difficult is that a challenge to pick up?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it
because you didn't have a teacher. You didn't have a teacher.
No.
You didn't have a tutor or a teacher or
no.
Okay.
It was just being in a place where I wanted to put my time to better use.
Right.
Put my time to better use. I knew that I wanted, without a doubt, to be a musician, express myself in that form without a doubt. And I had a few experiences where, I would be in the studio, and being in the studio is always fun or whatever, but you go to the studio and you get a beat, you are within, not even knowing, you are now bound to make or write based off of what you hear.
Right.
And it was wonderful, beautiful music, but it still felt like, to me, that I wasn't saying what I wanted to say. So I thought about it, I said I wanted to put my time to better use. So I thought about it. So I was like, what could I get? What could I play that I don't have to be somehow dependent on a producer at this moment, or, I just want to express myself when I feel like expressing myself.
Right.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get me a guitar. No clue whatsoever. And financially wasn't able to even get a guitar. But in theory, I told myself that I don't want this to go wasted. I want it to be where I'm going without a doubt, and I'm going to play the guitar. Ain't no it's sitting on the side. I'm like,
you
cool.
You put yourself in a position to where you had to play the guitar.
Absolutely. So I went all in. You know, I went all in. I saved up for like 2 months, and I was getting an Army salary. So I saved up for like 2 months, and I just put all my money on the guitar, not knowing no chords, nothing whatsoever. And you know, from there it was like, all right, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I can remember the first time when I was playing the guitar in my house. And to me, everything that I was strumming was amazing. But little did I know, my parents was like, yo, enough.
Hey, bro.
Cut it out.
We're gonna need you to get up out of there.
Cut it out, like, because I'll be sitting there playing like one thing all day, and I'll be like,
right.
You know, this is it. This is it. And I'm in there, you know, jamming, you know, feeling it or whatever. And then across the hall, like, hey, Elamar, cut it out.
Back that up.
Enough, you know. Enough. But you know, it just took, you know, 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. It started with 30 minutes a day. Just getting my fingers used to it. I remember my fingers like hurting badly, you know, just trying to play and get the chords and hold the chords down. But you know, it was all worth it. Today, you know, I could, you know, play along with myself singing. You know, I write majority of my songs with the guitar. So it was one of the best things that I've did in my life. I've done in my life, yeah.
All the young kids out there, if you have not did it and you would like to get into music, go pick up a guitar right now. That's words from Elamar Official. If you have not went and checked out Elamar right now, Elamar Official, Elamar Edwards is now streaming on all platforms. Go check them out right now. YouTube, Google, Instagram.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want,
wherever you are, he's already there. Just Google the name.
Just go into your
type in the name, search
the
name, Elamar Edwards. Elamar. Or just Elamar.
Just Elamar.
Just Elamar. Elamar. Elamar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna put it right there for y'all to see. It's gonna be right here. All right. So next question I have for you, Elamar. So I wanted to know who inspired you as a young person or, you know, musician to be a musician. Who inspired you to be a musician?
Kind of deep.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, I try to keep myself locked out from being influenced by other artists, you know, because I want my sound to be as it comes. You know, it's a lot of music, you know, like I don't want to disrespect nobody's craft or whatever, but I try to keep myself disconnected from the other music that's going on so I could come and bring my complete self and however it comes. So, you know, it could be unique and, you know, if it's whatever genre it is, but that's musically, you know, as far as individuals, like I said before, it was always, you know, individuals in my life that did give me that sense of push and motivate me to go on and carry this vision out. No matter what it was, you know, the struggles or the foggy vision, it was always individuals involved to help me see myself past those moments.
Right.
I could say, starting from the younger version of me, I would say, once again, you, because, you know, being around, you know, Forever Young and all that we had going on with making music, being in Michelle's studio, you just having that experience at the beginning did light the flame to that vision in my imagination.
Right.
Everybody do have that dream that they want to happen, but there's never enough. You have to have something to actually push that and actually get that going. So I think, without a doubt, it was those experiences being, around, like I said, different bands, and then being around Forever Young and making the music that we made all the time. It allowed me to discover myself. It did push me to really think artistically how I would transform my emotions into actually music. It was always like, even to this day, people always ask me like, how you could just say what you feel, But it wasn't always like that. I actually was like super, super shy before. And I couldn't, like, just talking period wasn't the thing, but just coming and having those experiences.
Wait. Let's go back. You said what? You said talking wasn't the thing?
Talking was the thing because I used to have a lazy time when I was younger.
Okay. See, that's all you waste a lot of God. I done seen this man talk his way into things that he should not be talking to. Don't let that man tell you that talking wasn't his strong point. I done seen that man talk his way. I mean, in minutes. In minutes. Don't let that man say these things.
Once I started to fuel myself in music, that's the key.
So you won't compare. I'm sorry to cut you. You won't compare yourself to any artist out there today. If there was an artist out there right now, there's no artist that compares to Elamar.
No.
Hey, y'all, you just heard that here first. Go right now to YouTube and type in Elamar, the only artist in this category. Go check out Elamar right now. Go do it on all streaming platforms. I wanted to ask you about your projects. Are there any projects that you're currently promoting, or any projects that are on for you now that you want the viewers to actually check out or be aware of?
I'm always working on music.
Right.
That's something that's always coming. My thing is, I haven't gotten to a point where I said I want to do an album. That's not where I'm at this point. But I am constantly working on music. Drop a song here, drop a song there, drop a song here. If I do get to the point where I say I want to drop an album, it's very, very much possible due to my consistency with working in a studio. It's just a matter of me feeling like, all right, cool, I want to drop an album, but projects and music, thank God I'm inspired, and I have those moments where I could actually make those moments into music.
Because I went to YouTube, the last YouTube search I did, I searched your YouTube and the video came up. The latest video came up. Okay. And I wanted to know about this video because first of all, go check this video out right now. Amazing video. Elamar, superstar, is in the video. Beautiful young lady is also in the video, starred in the video. Go check that out right now. Can you give us the name of the video itself and what's going on? Just a little synopsis of what's going on in the video. The song right now, go check it out. Elamar, Breaking Distance on YouTube right now. Go check it.
Breaking Distance, wow. Breaking Distance. I would call that that song is probably as old as my career.
Okay.
And when every time I attempted to release it, I felt different. and it got a few versions of it.
When you say you felt different about the release, different about the song, or different about yourself, something?
No, it's let me change different. I want to say different.
Okay.
It's more, I felt more understanding my point, or my standing point when that song was actually created.
Right.
Growing up, we all experience being infatuated or whatever. So it started being infatuated. Then as I grew older, I had more experiences of actually being in relationships, discovering my definition of love, my part of giving love and my part of receiving love. So the song actually was able to be shaped out in a more meaningful way, where I could have a deeper input into it. So recently, I was able to actually come with all those tools and all those emotions that I experienced along the way, and be able to deliver it and share it in the best way I possibly could have with all the previous versions. So like I said, that was a song that walked with me throughout my career. I always loved that song. My passion is the love and sharing, and then for myself, I have to have love to be able to share love.
Yeah. So this is what bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
How could you still have love? You've been through the IDF, the military, the Israel Defense Force.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the Israel Defense Force, but yet you come from a very peaceful culture background.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you balance the two, and how could you end up with love after? How does that happen? How were you able to balance the two? Because you come from a culture that doesn't believe in guns, doesn't believe in violence, doesn't believe in all of the things that you had to do to defend the country. So I mean, how do you balance these things and come out with a love song?
Your foundation is always stronger than anything else that comes in your life. That's for starters. You don't walk out the house and forget what you was taught. You always do things that could better your living, could promise the safety and the love of your family and everybody that you know. So having that picture in mind and that goal, it was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna do my part to protect what I know is my world. My world is that peace, that love, and everything else. So taking that step into the IDF and then coming out with love still, it was quite easy, actually. Like I said, the foundation is always much, 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 much stronger than anything else that you face in your life. You're not supposed to. I mean, it probably happened to other people, but me, I very much value my foundation and everything that I got from it. So it's very difficult to actually catch me in a situation where I'm not being that myself, basically.
Can't catch that man slipping. Yes, sir. So if I had to ask you, how can I frame this? What is your biggest fear?
Wow. My biggest fear is My biggest fear, I would say, is not being able to love the person that I love. That would be my biggest fear, you know, because I mean, like having all these, you know, morals and teachings growing up and everything. You have the tools, without a doubt. Like just being you, coming from, you know, the Village of Peace, just being you could sweep anybody off your feet. You know, you have the basic tools that other people may not have. You know, just being respectful, just being loving, just being caring. These are like simple things, but most people that I encounter with,
right,
they seem to not really have that, or this is by choice to whom they give it to. But those morals were not taught to me on a do them by choice. Right. You know, it was simply be that person because that's what you are. That's what you need to be. That's
what you were born to be.
Exactly. Right. So, you know, just
not going back. Sorry to cut you. Not going back to the answer. Not being able to love
the person
that you love.
Yeah.
So how could that? How does that happen?
Everybody have their own version of what love is.
Right.
You know, I'm coming to the table with 100%.
So you said the person not loving you back.
The person not taking what I have and knowing that is love and not being able to love me back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know.
All right. So what are you doing to overcome that fear?
I have gotten to a point where I've experienced heartbreak, you know, overwhelmed with love, all those experiences on both sides.
Right.
And I have gotten to a point where I said, no matter what, how hard or how hurting the pain is when hearts are broken, a positive approach. A positive approach, take it and always come with, all right, cool, let me look at being better, or let me understand the other person. So just coming into a relationship, my off the top thoughts are, let me erase, reboot. I have to reboot because the person that I was with is clearly not this person, and this person, in order for me to be able to love, I have to put myself in a position to absorb. So I reboot, erase everything that I know from previous situations, and put myself in a learning and sharing.
So all you single guys out there, please DM Elamar. He got the pointers for you. You see this man, he talking about choices. A lot of people ain't got choices out there. It's different for a lot of different people.
I mean, that's the only way to do it, though.
You have to find that love that matches your love. You have to find the match.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Okay. I mean, change is welcome. You know, change is welcome, but it shouldn't change the core. You know, if you have a core that is, you know, with a good foundation, I don't believe that anyone will want to change that. You know, but you know, change is welcome. You know, just
that was going to my next question. You know, the change. You know, we talking about the change, but I wanted to, if you haven't yet done this already, please go check out Elamar on all streaming platforms right now. YouTube, Instagram, What else? Well, Spotify. What else? What's the one Jay-Z put platforms? Up? What's the one Jay-Z put up? I found you on there. Tidal. Go check Elamar on Tidal. You on there?
Look, I mean, go to any app you favor. You know, if it's not there, come to Instagram, DM me, and I will make sure that it will be on your favorite platform without a doubt.
Bam. Man, that's guaranteed from Elamar right there. That's a guarantee right there.
Without a doubt.
I wanted to ask, because you specialize, again, I have been listening to the music, enjoying myself, along with my family as well. Yes. So it's music for everybody. Everyone can actually enjoy the music. I wanted to ask, because you are, I would say, or you do specialize in love songs, you know, and we are having this discussion. So, you know, how can, you know, is the DM super active? How does that
work? Is the DM super active? First of all, yes.
Okay.
The DM is always active.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Right.
But because I would say my image is carried very high with value.
Right. Right.
So I don't have the craziness, you know. I have a little bit, but not as much as anybody else would be having. Right. But, you know, because I keep everything with a positive, like that's my whole thing, you know, just positive, motivate, you know, inspire people. So being with that image is quite rare that somebody would just DM you some foolishness.
Right.
It happened a few times, and I just, you know, you just gotta laugh, because like, what's this about?
Right.
Like,
when you say foolishness,
what's going on?
When you say foolishness, this is what you've been looking for. Y'all stay offline.
What is
Everybody
going
stay
on?
offline.
What possessed you to give me that? Like,
why you do?
When did I ask for this?
What have I done? What have I done?
Yeah. So I mean, I cut out the fire. I cut out the fire real quick. You know.
Right.
That's not something that is no wildfires. That's a fact.
Right.
I cut them out.
All right. Do you have pressure to perform, because you are a performing artist? You do perform. So do you have pressure on stage when you have to deliver a performance? What is your process when you know you have to deliver a performance?
I wouldn't say pressure, because I found out that my best delivering of music and sharing of music was always when I was totally into myself.
Right.
You know, as crazy as that may sound, let me break it down. It simply means that I took it upon myself that every time I sing, I'm gonna sing to myself so I can give it 100%, and everybody that's around will be able to experience the best version of me.
Right.
You know, like getting on stage, you know, preparing myself to perform or whatever. I always have butterflies like seconds before, you know, hours, 2 hours before. I don't even think about it. You know, I hardly, you know, it hardly goes through my brain. Everybody like, you excited? You happy? You excited? And I'm like, I'm not excited, you know, because I didn't feel that moment. I don't get that. But
right.
Seconds before I get on stage, I do feel a little, you know, people may describe them as butterflies or, you know, whatever the situation may be. I do feel that. And I actually gave that a name, you know, that's just something that us talented artists, that's just a reminder that we are human. It is easy. It's easy, as you have artists that are massively famous and, whatever. So that feeling of butterflies or whatever it may be is just a reminder, a godly reminder that you are human, and whatever is about to happen next is simply a blessing.
So it kind of grounds you.
Always, always. Can't take that. Just understood. That's without a doubt a blessing. So it don't allow me.
Go ahead.
So it don't. The pressure is not the pressure anymore. It's just like, I'm doing this because I love it, and because I love it, everybody else is definitely going to enjoy it because I'm putting everything into it.
Right. That makes sense. Right now, you have over 60K followers on Instagram at the moment.
Thank God.
I'm one of the followers, myself, always following Stand Up Today. I wanted to know, how could we support you? If we all wanted to give you $1 today or some type of support, how can we send you that support, as sitting on the other side and watching the videos and enjoying the music and using the clips and using everything that you're putting out there, the small little emojis and things like that you're creating, how can we give back and supporting what you're doing?
That is a very wonderful question. Giving back, I would say giving back starts with sharing the music, dedicating it. I'm always making music that's love songs, dedications to somebody that you love, all those things. So just taking it from my archive and pushing it and sharing it to other people. If you heard a song and you like it, don't be shy. Drop your comments, drop your feedback, share with me how were you touched by that song? So I could, it's the recycling of love. When I release the music and you drop a comment on how you feel about the song,
right,
I can receive that love back and know that you are actually enjoying it. So that will be the first way of actually giving back, because that is the way that you actually can generate, the boost to get it going, to everybody else, other people, places I personally can't reach or have not had the tools to reach. But just hear the song, you like it, pass it on, dedicate it to somebody you love, dedicate it to somebody you're crushing on, or whatever. That would be first. Secondly, I would say I'm working on actually putting together a project where I'm able to receive, the help from, my fans that love the music, people that want to donate, to actually help me to build up, to get to a higher rate of releasing the music, because the rate is kind of low due to the financial ability. So we coming around to that. I'm, actually putting together a plan to actually be able to get that going. And once that's done, everything should be rolling fast, full energy, full positive energy ahead.
Okay, great. All the links, again, they will be put down below in the interview below. So you will be able to support Elamar. The links will be here below. There's another generation coming up. There's another generation of younger artists who have this idea of taking over the world and being famous and being known and reaching 60K followers and trying to, learn the guitar and sing and, what do you have? What words of inspiration do you have for the younger generation who are coming up, trying to actually do this? Because it's not an easy road. It's not an easy road.
No, without a doubt. That goes without saying. Nothing is easy. People asked me this before.
Because I'm sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you. Because a lot of people don't actually know you. They know you, but a lot of people know you, but they don't know you. They don't know that you work 18 hours a day and then sing for another 4 for people, and people don't understand, like, people don't really know you. They think like, Elamar, he's a superstar, so he only do superstar things. He does superstar things. They don't know that you're actually driving and working and delivering and hustling to actually make these production and produce these videos and produce these songs. You're not actually sitting down doing this for free. No one's actually just giving you studio time or something like this. So, it's been COVID as well, the COVID. So you haven't been able to do the performances that you normally do, the shows that you normally do. So this is why I did want to reach out as one of your fans, probably number one, as one of the number one fans, and find out how we could actually share $1 with you over this period. So I will, once that's set up, I will leave the links down below for all those who want to help.
Absolutely. People asked me this before. Like I said, my tip, or me pushing to motivate somebody, that always goes with, as simple as it may be. We all want the end of the dream. We all want the end of the dream. We close our eyes, we can imagine ourselves on the stage, performing Yom Ha'atzmaut. They're gonna say Yom Ha'atzmaut because that's probably like the biggest show that we know in Israel.
Right. Independence Day.
Like let me get on that Independence Day show. Let me get there. Let me get up there. Everybody in the city gonna know.
Right.
But the thing is, it just take doing. Everybody think about too much. It's too much thought that goes with it. If anything, with everything that's going on right now with COVID, whatever, it should teach everyone to stop planning and just do it. The music, anything you into. Right. But like, stop planning and simply do it. Because you have this dream, I want to be a singer, but you're not going to the studio. You're going to the studio, record music, but you're not releasing music. Just do it. Too many questions, too many thoughts. You have a song, you was able to actually get to the studio, record the song, finish all of that. You was inspired up to that moment. Why stop there? Drop the song. Right. Put the song out. People don't know what you have, and you don't know what people want until you put it out. So it's always just stop thinking. If you feel it, do it. That's it. People like to go too deep into thought. It shouldn't be that. If you're inspired, go for it.
Say, hey, all the young dreamers out there.
You always learn on the way, Like, for me, every step that I took in my career was putting out first, figure it out.
Right.
Let's get better for the next one. Let's do this. Let's get better for the next one. I'm always, like, even now, I'm always in a research mode. Right. How to research. I put the song out. I know, all right, cool, my song got to 1, 2, 3. How could I get to 4, 5, 6, and etc.
Right.
If I'm not putting on music out, I don't even know how to research. I don't know how and what to do. So everything that I've done in my career was always like, put the music out. All right, cool. So that didn't do that well. I'm gonna figure out something else. Put this out. You gotta do it. You gotta put the music out. You gotta do it. If not, you will never know how people feel about your music, and you would never know how to better yourself.
All the young,
give.
All the youngsters out there coming up, tips from Elamar the Great, Elamar the Superstar. If you don't believe me, go check your Instagram. Follow us, then go check his. Real quick. No. Don't even do that. Don't do that. Go check that Elamar is official. The man has a blue tick and you don't. Check that. Right now. Right now. Take the tip. For real. Take the tip. Everybody don't know how hard
work.
And that's why I'm just trying to tell people, everybody don't know how hard Elamar worked to get things done, and everybody think like, oh, I can do it, it's easy. And then they look up years later and they still don't have it. So, I'm very, very impressed with Elamar. I'm very proud of Elamar, and I'm proud to know Elamar and to be a fan of Elamar's music. And just to be able to interview you it's been our divine pleasure. And we are definitely going to be sending a few dollars over as soon as you have those links up that we can support. If you have not done this already, go right now and type in Elamar. Streaming on all platforms right now. Go type it in. Go get it. Elamar, one last thing. Can you please sing something for the people? Just a little something before you leave, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave the people brokenhearted and empty-chested. You know what I'm saying? They feel emotional. It's a lot of ladies calling in like, okay, he sing. I'm looking at him. I see waves. Can I please hear something?
What would you have? What would you have me sing?
Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you. You know, this is your interview, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock. And we just gonna enjoy ourselves.
How much of a song we talking about?
Hey brother, like I just said, give us a couple of lines. Let us know what you working with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I need to know if I need to go get my guitar or, I don't know.
Oh, you got the guitar. Oh, the guitar is at hand. Oh wow. See, y'all just got in for a session tonight. Y'all just snuck in on the session tonight.
You need to let me know. I need to go get the guitar.
Just snuck in.
Acapella.
Hey, the people love the guitar. I love the guitar, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. I mean, it's up to you, bro, God. If you're gonna do the guitar, then it's gonna get different.
All right, we're gonna do a little.
You got a setup? Can you do the guitar? What's happening?
Absolutely.
I bet.
Without a doubt. The guitar's right here, always. Done. Here we go. We here.
I got it.
All right. We're gonna do a little bit of Breaking Distance, my latest.
All right. The links for Breaking Distance will be down. All the links for Elamar songs will be right below.
All right, here we go. Now the way it may be, but a walk away it seems. Distance never had a part in this dream. It was always me and you as a team. Now that you are gone, it's hard for me. Now that you are gone, it's hard for me. It's like my love